Hi everyone. So today we're going to start a new series on the channel called Plant Combinations. And we're going to start off at two spots today. The first one is, well, the one that you see in front of you. And we're going to talk about three different plants. The first one is this yellow daisy right here called Hymenoxys acaulis. It's a native Texan plant. It could be found throughout the Southwest, and it blooms. Its main flush of blooms is right about now, so mid to late spring. And then throughout the rest of the year, up until probably early summer, it throws off a couple flowers, but not as many as it does right now. It just makes this small little tuskets of foliage, so it's something that you want to plant up front. And my dog is blocking it. Oh, well, there he goes. So this is a really good plant for attracting native pollinators. I've seen native bees and the giant yellow swallowtail go to it. Behind it, and I think this is the star of the show, is Dianthus Firewitch. So this is a older variety of carnation. It's more related to, like, would say, the alpine types. So alpine types grow more flat to the ground. And let me show you up close. If you look, all that, this makes a solid mat. The cool thing about this guy is that it actually spreads underground slightly. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You could propagate this one from cuttings. And once this is done flowering, you're going to want to give it a haircut, which I will show you guys in a later video. This one has a really nice scent, and I think that's probably one of its main calling points. Is the scent is super sweet. I could be standing probably like 5-10 feet away and still smell it. It's also good for pollinators. I've seen, again, swallowtails landing on it, and it's kind of funny because you see this giant butterfly that's like the size of your hand standing and struggling to stay on top of these tiny little flowers right here, and you just see them struggle. Now the last plant is another yellow daisy, and this one is Gailardia Mesa yellow, I believe. Although it's a little bit too tall, so I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but for right now I'm calling it Mesa yellow. Gailardias are another plant that's found throughout the American. Oh, hold up. Here you guys go. Where did it go? A small fly landed on the carnation. So right here we got, again, Gailardia Mesa yellow. Gailardias as a group are native throughout the Americas. Their center of diversity is probably the American Southwest into the Great Plains. Mesa yellow is part of a series called Mesa, and it all could be grown from seed. They make really great plants. They're really uniform for a plant that's grown from seed. This one is solid yellow. Some of the other ones in the Mesa series, which we probably have a video about them later, come in the standard red and yellow, solid oranges, solid reds. Really nice plants. And they last long. The only thing that they require to really overwinter and to perennialize is well-drained soil. If you don't give them well-drained soil, they will be good annuals, but they probably won't overwinter for you. So that is this corner. And later on this season, we'll probably be coming back to it because I'm planning on adding more plants in between, just planting gaps where we could add more cover. And yeah, so let's go to the next spot. Our next spot is only highlighting two plants. We have another carnation, or Dianthus is their scientific name. So this one is part of a series of plants called American Pie. The American Pie series is known for having taller flowers. They still have the scent like Firewitch, but it's not as strong. This one is a little bit different from the other Dianthus we talked about, which was more of an alpine type. This one is more of a florist type. So florist types could be told apart because they have longer stems, because they're for the cut flower trait. I really like the color on this one. It's very pale pink, and then that inner eye really stands out. And I really like how these two plants kind of complement each other. So this is Dianthus American Pie Georgia Peach. It's relatively new. I think it was bred in the late 2010s. And then right here, the main star of the show is Euphorbia. So this one is called Euphorbia Blue Haze. It became really popular probably like 3, 4, 5 years ago. And it's actually a chance find. So it was found in Britain by a man called Anthony Robin White. And it's believed to be a chance seedling. So what chance seedlings is, it's a seedling that no one planned on breeding, and they just found in their yard. And it's actually believed to be a hybrid between Euphorbia sigrinii and Euphorbia nicriensis. This Euphorbia flowers mid-season, so a little bit later than some of the other Euphorbias like Euphorbia merientis, which is one that you usually see in the medians around El Paso, or its common name is donkey spurge. Pretty much all Euphorbias are really well known for this really bright yellow acid green color. They're weird because they don't really produce your standard nectar and pollen. They produce more like a oily substance, which is great for attracting flies and wasps. And flies and wasps are important pollinators too, so it's good to be planting stuff to attract them. For this one, it produces what they call biennial stems. So the stems that are flowering right now will slowly die back. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut them all the way back to the base to make room for new growth. This is relatively long-lived, and in fact, if you plan it right, you could probably use the flowering stems if you cut off the tip when you're cutting it, and try using it as cuttings. We'll probably make a video about that and see how successful we are. Other than that, that's our first episode of plant combinations. I'm hoping to start making a script so I won't stumble up as much. And thank you for watching. If you guys have any suggestions or want to see stuff, or want me to talk more in depth about a certain plant that you saw in this video, please let me know. And thank you for watching.